Neil, a 2-0 defeat away to Scarborough today. What was your assessment of that?
Really disappointed. It hurts. Like I said, just explained to the lads that it's got to mean more. Winning's got to mean more to them, because I know from the last game on Tuesday I haven't slept properly, because that's how much it hurts. It's got to mean more. Every single game has got to mean something, and at the minute it doesn't look like it means enough to some of them to win, and you've got to be brutally honest with them. I've got to be brutally honest with myself. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, hurts. What
can you do as a manager or the staff around us? What can we do to kind of make sure that is instilled into them?
Yeah, definitely, because like I said, it hurts when it's right now, but there has been positive performances. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I think that's before they scored that goal, we're probably in the ascendancy. We've had a couple of shots, but again, naivety. Poor ball on the inside, ball goes out wide, runner down the side, cross, goal. And then the second goal, you've got to keep the man outside the box. Paul said he hasn't touched them. I don't know, I haven't seen the video back. But then the ref gives a penalty and it kills the game, because at 1-0 we're still very much in the game. They had the win first half, so we knew that we'd be sort of up against that. But then we had it second half and started to feel that we're going to get back in this game, and then the second goal kills you. But again, you have to be positive as much as it hurts, because we've had some really good performances this season. But at this moment in time, standing here, losses like that devastate me, and it needs to devastate them more, because I've come in, I've believed, showed me belief in them, and some of them at this moment in time are not giving me back, and I've just been brutally honest with them in there, and it's going to have to change. Tuesday, it has to change.
Is one of the major disappointing things is that the opposition don't seem to have to work hard for their goals, the gifts?
100%. It's we always get sort of punished for our own naivety. Like I say, we actually had the ball in the passage of play. We've tried to play the ball inside when there's a simple pass on out wide, which we say, play what you see, give it to the man who's in your peripheral vision. But we tried a hard one, and then 3 passes later the ball's in the back of the net, and it hurts. Really, really disappointed. Again, we need a reaction on Tuesday. There has to be a reaction on Tuesday, because we get the chance to right the wrong. It's going to be difficult picking a team on Tuesday, make no bones about it, because some of them there aren't giving me enough. They haven't given me enough today, and I need players that are willing to run through brick walls. Part of the selection will be looking at the running data, because you can't hide in this game, in this day and age, because we can see all the data. We see how much you ran, how much high intensity, and especially in the second half, some of them didn't do enough. So that's something we will look at.
And you mentioned a reaction there. If there's one of the games in the season that you do need your reaction, it's Leamington away on a Tuesday night. It's not going to be an easy one by any means.
No, definitely. No games are easy in this league, but like you said, Leamington away will require character from the players, and it's about some of them players in there standing up and showing character, because like I said, 2 wins and the whole league table looks different.
Yeah.
You find yourself mid-table. So we're 6 games in. Do we have to start getting the points on the board? 100%. I'm not stupid. I know that if we don't get points on the board in the next 2 games, my job is at risk, which, like I said, I'm a realist. This is football. They're gone just the performances now. There's a foundation there, but we need results. And if these players don't get me results in the next 2 games, then probably the inevitable happens to me, and that is the brutal honesty of football. I'm man enough to stand here and say that, but I'll require massive improvement on Tuesday, and then we go from there.
Thank you.